something went off, but it wasn't what needed to go off.
Those are the kicker charges for all the columns that kick it in, so we can have the structure fall straight down. And they all went off, and you'll see a hole in all the columns where they all went off and blew off. But because the 8 shape charges on 8 different columns didn't go off, that's what let the structure not fall down. And they were all wired together, so that tells us there was a wire severed. We don't know if it's vandalism. We don't know yet, to tell you the truth. But if you look, you'll see a hole in them, because the 8 shape charges didn't go off. That's what cuts the final steel that would allow it. So somewhere along the line, we had a lot of difficulty getting people out of here. Even the other night, we had to get the police in here. We don't know if someone accidentally pulled a wire off. We don't know. We're researching that still, but we're going to research it. But the 8 shape charges, and then it would have made the structure come down. They did not go off, period. So that's why.
So what now?
We research the wiring and decide if we're going to reset and continue with those shape charges, or if we're going to mechanically demolish it, which we haven't made that decision.
What was your reaction when this happened?
Immediately it looked like, and then Steve and I evaluated it, that all the kicker charges went off, and didn't know until we went in there and found that the shape charges didn't go off on the 8 columns. Without the shape charges going, the structure wasn't going to fall, so it wouldn't allow the kickers to kick every column in. So you'll notice a hole in the center, and that's what it blew through. So all 8 shape charges were wired together, and they all didn't go off. So it's fairly obvious it's a wire, but it's going to take us all day today and tomorrow to research that wiring to decide if we're going to cut those shape charges or not.
So you initially knew something was wrong?
When they all went off and it didn't fall? Yes.
What should we have seen?
What you've seen is that structure ring around the top with those units on it. See the seam below it?
Yeah.
Go down from the beam. From there up was coming down. And exposed behind it would have been the concrete structure just above that seam, which will be standing, which we're going to mechanically take down. And again, without those 8 shape charges, all the kickers couldn't work.
And we would have seen all those beams pop out, kind of like toothpicks.
Yes. Yep.